trying out Sabrina Carpenter's morning routine. This is inspired by her Waking Up with Sabrina Carpenter with Elle, which was filmed 2 years ago, so obviously some things might have changed. Her morning routine starts at 8:30 in this particular video. However, she does mention that she just wakes up whenever she wakes up with no alarm. She has a beautiful skylight on top of her bed, which I do not have the luxury of.
But the ceiling fan is so nice.
For me, it's currently 6:30 in the morning and I've woken up naturally, no alarm was set. So let's see how little Miss Polly Pocket spends her morning routine. I should also mention that her morning routine does go for 1 hour and 45 minutes. So there's a lot of time to relax in that, I think, because there's not too many steps to it. But she does start her morning off with her little teddy bear. How did you sleep, Mr. Macklemore? Good? I didn't sleep very well, to be honest, but neither did Miss Carpenter when she filmed her morning routine, so maybe that's an omen. She starts her morning off with her essential oils in bed, which I've got going, and some gratitude and affirmations. So I'm just grateful to be able to film this for you guys. Now let's go make some tea. So first thing in the morning, Sabrina Carpenter makes a cup of tea with a pot, which to me is just hilarious. Like, buy a kettle. You have a skylight in your bedroom, buy a kettle. However, I have heard rumors that like Americans don't have electric kettles like we do in Australia, and they mostly just use stovetop anyway, so maybe it's not really that different. But let's make a cup of tea in a pot. Well, it's not in the pot, she just boils the water in the pot. Anyway, it's also insane to me that little miss that sent me espresso starts her day off with a green tea.
I can't relate.
She also had hers in a little Christmas mug, which based on the weather it appeared to be at the time in New York. I don't think it was Christmas time, so I'm pretty sure it was just for the vibes. Then while she's waiting for her water to boil, she sages, which surprisingly from watching this video, I think she's a bit of a spiritual queen. Love that for her. I'm also not sure if saging is cultural appropriation, because I used to sage all the time when I was like 18, 19, 20. And I posted a TikTok video like a year ago of me using sage, just like in the video. I wasn't like doing a video on sage. And a lot of people were not happy about it. So I've tried to do my research as much as I can to figure out whether or not this is appropriate to do in this video, and I couldn't get anything definitive. So I hope you know, if you're offended by this, I really tried to do my research and I would love to hear what you have to say if you have some more education to give me. But for now, we're just doing it for the morning routine purposes. My water has boiled. Not gonna lie, my house does smell and feel amazing after saging it. So please actually do let me know if that's not appropriate, because I actually might do that more often, if it's appropriate. Then she quite literally pours it like this into her cup, so fingers crossed for me, please. Oh no. Sabrina Carpenter lives in New York, and she makes it very clear that she wanted to live in New York because she would have a fire escape. And she goes and drinks her tea and spends a lot of time, by the sounds of it, out on her fire escape. I live in the hills of Melbourne. If there were a fire, I'd probably just die. There's very little chance of me escaping. And even though it is currently 3 degrees in Melbourne right now, let's go drink our tea outside. We'll sit on this piece of wood. It's actually not too bad out here. It's definitely not the streets of New York in warmer weather, but it's not too bad. That was surprisingly nice, even in 3 degree weather. But let's go do our skincare. I found Sabrina's skincare routine to be quite simple, but also a little bit random in my opinion. But her skin is also a lot better than mine, so I'm not judging. I'm just taking note. She cleanses with a face cloth and then spritzes a toner, which I don't have exactly, but I do have the Delva Piedmont First Spray Serum. It's designed to be sprayed straight after a cleanse, so that's what we're doing today. Then she goes in with a vitamin C, which I only have a balm from Kai, but I do love it. Then she goes straight into sunscreen, which is crazy to me. I'm going to use also Kai sunscreen. And she does make note that she wants to look like a baby when she's 70, and honestly, same cream. And then her last two steps are an eye cream and moisturizer. Nice and simple. But do you understand what I mean about a little bit random? Probably not the order I would normally, but I'm not ever going to question her. Because she's clearly doing something right. It's also at this point she does what she says, play around with her bangs until they are suitable. I don't really have bangs like her, but that is the only time she mentions doing her hair in the entire morning routine. So for someone like me, who is not blessed, that's not gonna work. But she doesn't do it in her morning routine, so I'm not doing it in my morning routine. I'm moving on to the makeup. I'm seated on the floor of my bedroom. Sabrina Carpenter has a beautiful little built-in brick vanity. I don't have that, but I will sit on my bedroom floor for the vibes. She also, at this point, clips her bangs back, which thank goodness, because I don't know how she does her skincare so comfortably without pinning her hair back. She's just built different. She starts off her makeup routine with the Paw cream. I can't afford the rest of her routine, but I did have this, so we'll start with that on the lips. And she also does make a point to recognize that she just likes to play around with her makeup and do what works for her, and it's not going to work for everyone. And I can pretty much guarantee you, I don't think her makeup routine that she does in this video is going to look any good on me. Very light, very natural, something I have not ever mastered, but she says it does take her like 5 minutes, so we'll see what we can achieve. I also have to use a tiny little mirror because I'm looking at my window at my dead plants, and she has like a built-in mirror, so bear with me. She uses the Flawless filter on her cheeks only. I've just got the Emco Beauty dupe, the Flawless Glow. And she does use a brush to blend everything in. I'm just going to cheekily make that cover my pimples. You didn't see that. Quite literally, that's all she does with the Flawless filter. Concealer wherever she feels like it on the day, so I will be packing that on. She actually does put quite a bit on when she's doing this. This is also just blending in with a little brush. Just brushing the brows, which she says relaxes her, and she does it a lot throughout the day. So honestly, maybe I should take that up as a relaxing technique because we all know I could use more of those. Then she likes to just contour underneath her natural cheek. It's giving 2016, but mind you, it was 2 years ago. She also does her nose just like that, which is exactly how I do my nose. Maybe she is onto something. I don't look too bad. She does say less is more, which I've never been able to make work for me, but I actually don't look too shabby right now. Powder. This is the first thing to go on my forehead. It would not be a Miss Carpenter's makeup routine without blush, so we will just go in there with that right on those cheekies. Then, I kid you not, she does her mascara and then her eyeliner. Insane. She draws like the tiniest wing and then she just like literally brushes it out, which has not worked for me at all. Hold on. I just wiped it off. Oh my god, Miss Carpenter! That's insane. I can't do it. That's not happening. It's just getting stuck in my mascara. I wonder if like that's actually how she does it, or if just when she was filming this, she just stuffed up her routine. It just feels so not natural. That's okay, what works for you won't work for me. She did say that. Lips come out. Finished makeup look. Then it is time for perfume. I'm just gonna use this roll-on one today because I really love it. That's what it is if you're interested. It's like a dupe website. Love. It smells exactly like black opium. And it is at this moment Sabrina will pick out an outfit, but she does end the video here, and so I will too. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you liked this kind of video. Obviously, it's not the same aesthetic cool girl as Sabrina, but the whole point is just to try it out and see if it works. Honestly, it was kind of relaxing. Like, to think I literally woke up and pressed record on my camera and now I'm feeling so energized. Like, there's obviously something to it. I'm gonna go put an outfit on for my day, take this eyeliner off, and I hope you guys have the best day.